Grunge tiene el mismo feeling que nosotros, lo que duró y quedó, no ha trascendido como tal vez lo que hicieron ellos.
What happened was grunge evolved from punk, and they slowed it down and put a funky beat to it. Then when he died, he passed away from Nirvana, Pearl Jam took over and Soundgarden, they broke up. Pearl Jam's still together, but it's different than punk. It's just their idea of their frustrations. Well, you know, it's not going to last as long as punk did, you know.
Well, you see, grunge wound up moving into more of a commercial avenue. Immediately, there were record companies out signing bands because they looked grunge, and it became a trend. With punk, it's music in its pure form. It can't get any simpler, and that's the beauty of it. It's uncut. It's straight up, and it is what it is. And because of that, it will last forever.
And if you're a young musician and you want to play your instrument, it's easier to play this kind of music and enjoy it more because you don't have to be the greatest virtuoso in order to play this kind of stuff, you know.
Well, the one thing that I do want to point out, which I think is from a mathematical standpoint, from a structure of music, talking technical crap, okay? Punk music is built on vocal melodies. You can stand in the shower and sing the song. There's a lot of other music out there that is based on the music holding the melody of the song. And that's the one thing that has always stood out in great songs on the radio is a vocal melody. End of story.
And short and sweet.
Short and sweet. And the thing is, the music in the punk, without the words and the melody, you have nothing. Okay? and it's just three chords.
And you have to realize at that time when punk came out, there was a sense of urgency because you were surrounded by music that was not rock and roll anymore. You had Kansas and Yes, and these things were influenced by different types of music. It wasn't your Jerry Lee Lewis taking a piano and setting it on fire and going crazy, so
music became too technical. There were too many guys that could play way over their head, and for them to show off, they sacrificed the vocal melody.
It fused too much. There was jazz rock, blues rock. There was, you know, everything, you know, rock was getting lost. Instead of just rock, there was just too many things combining with it.
Kansas is
a state in America.
That's where we keep all our missiles.
Yeah.
I remember. ¿Qué vamos a escuchar ahora cuando vayan a nuestro estudio para tocar? Que la verdad, antes de nada, que me agradece, porque hacemos que tocar a la mañana es una mierda, que vení, pedirles que toquen en una radio es incómodo, pero más allá de estos agradecimientos, ¿qué vamos a escuchar? Y veo que también acá hay otro baterista, si lo pueden presentar y decirnos quién es.
Well, actually, it wound up working very well.
Yeah.
I got up at 7 and had breakfast, so I'm ready to rip you guys up. And today we're going to have a history lesson in the three bands. We're going to give you a little bit of background before we play each song, and we're going to have each guy who lived it tell you a little bit of story about the album it was on, the people who they worked with at the time. So we're going to use our interpreter, Paulie, who's really great. Is Paulie in there? Where'd he go?
Where's Paulie?
There he is. Get him on camera. This is my boy. He's going to work for you guys someday. He's a great guy. He plays in a band.
I played in my own band.
Plays in the Beatles.
Yeah, he plays in the Beatles. And
with me, I'm John, he's Paul.
We're
in the Beatles.
We were singing in the van on the way home from your show.
What is John?
And
he's John.
He looks like John.
His harmony.
I'm sorry, man.
I may be dead, but they dug me up for this.
Johnny and Paulie.
Yeah, so we're going to play a lot of songs for you here today, and your studio sounds really good, so no excuses, nothing but straight up rock and roll here today.
Sí.
Pablo.
Lennon. McCartney.
He's Lennon, right?
Claro.
Nikolai Lennon.
Paulie, talking to the mic.
Yeah, I was just saying that he invited me to.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
You heard
He sings harmony very well.
Yeah.
and I play.
It's good.
Really?
Yeah, we heard his tape.
Yeah, Mark.
You listen?
Yeah, we heard his CD in the van on the way to the hotel from the airport. No?
Actually, just so you know, we're working together on a 50s cover album. We want to take a lot of the 1950
Oldies.
songs and make them fast.
Yeah.
And he sings so well, I told him that if he wanted to join us when we come down to South America, I'd love to have him. So.
Richie Valens, Donna.
Yeah, you know, Buddy Holly songs.
Thanks.
But.
That'll be.
Oh, down.
Well, I tell you what. That's where all our music came from, and what everybody else doesn't realize is that's where all your music came from.
Yeah.
Before that, it was big bands.
There was nothing.
Sé que ellos lo habían olvidado.
Well, no. The thing is, we just took it to the atomic age. You know, back then they were dealing with small weaponry. We got, really. It was good.
Decirle que le vamos a dar la ciudadanía argentina a Marky, que es muy fácil conseguirla si la quiere, porque la verdad que viene tan seguido que.
All right.
Well,
So American people.
this is like my second home.
You should make a statue.
You know.
There he is.
How about Evita Ramone?
Marky Perón.
Marky Perón.
Marky Perón, claro, Marky Perón.
You know, come to the show tonight and you'll see Marky Perón. You know?
But I tell you what, right now it's 12 noon. You're listening to Rock and Pop here in Buenos Aires, Argentina, 95.9 FM. This is the Misfits. We're going to play for you as many songs as we can before 1 o'clock. Come see us.
Vamos a pedirle que vayan a.
Time to play.
Yeah. Work.
Obrigado.
Work, man. Work. Vamos a
Time to work.
Nosotros vamos a ir a otro estudio, pero yo voy a intentar ver si podemos conectarnos. Ya estamos conectados.
Lo mandamos por acá, me están recibiendo. A ver si me están recibiendo. Vamos a ver. Estoy conectado. Estoy en el estudio. Vamos a dejar pasar. Estamos cantando en este momento. Claro, porque estamos pasando. Vamos a pedirle al público también que venga con nosotros. Bueno, vamos a decir que van a mear primero. En este momento están yendo a orinar. Yo me estoy acercando al estudio donde van a estar tocando. Ya entré, así que ya estoy aquí. Vamos a ver, vamos a hacer una cosa. Vamos a ir a comerciales porque estos se fueron todos a mear.
Okay.
Vamos a comerciales y tocan con nosotros, ¿vale?